What's going on, guys? I'm Zach from the Lumios Post, where we talk about all things Pokemon, and today we will be talking about why Pawmi will be competitive in Scarlet and Violet. We're going to be doing this with a bunch, potentially even all of the new Pokemon, like pre-Scarlet and Violet's release, because then we actually know who is competitive and who isn't. But I don't really know if Pawmi will be competitive. This is all for fun. I don't know if you guys remember, but there used to be this YouTuber. His name was Nips, and then he changed it to Mr. Talent. And he did this thing leading up to Sun and Moon called Mr. Competitive Pokemon. He played this character who would talk about why the Pokemon would be competitive. And I just really wanted to kind of do a love letter to that series, because I think it's a great way to not only get you hyped for the games, but get you hyped for the new Pokemon within the games. So without further ado, let's jump in to why Pawmi will be competitive. So, number one thing about Pawmi is that it talks about how it takes its paws, it rubs it to its cheeks, and then it can dish out shockwaves through its paws. It's, very similar to a defibrillator. Let's face it. It's going to be fighting type. It's going to be electric fighting type. It's going to be able to dish out punches that deal electricity. Probably it will be like a Hariyama type thing where it's like a thrust thing, because, like open hand is more defibrillator-like, I guess. But Iron Fist is a potential for a hidden ability, or maybe even one of its regular abilities will change to Iron Fist as it evolves. We've seen that happen with other Pokemon. So, Thunder Punch, gonna slap hard. Maybe they'll give it Ice Punch. Ground types, we don't even have to worry about it. They're gone. But if it doesn't get Iron Fist, still, Ice Punch would be an incredible addition to its moveset. But we also have Static and Natural Cure. Of course, Static, it looks to me like it's going to be a bit faster. But when it gets hit by a move, it's going to paralyze that opponent. And, it's definitely going to outspeed it then. So that's great. But I'm more focused on Natural Cure. Natural Cure means when this Pokemon gets burned, it gets poisoned, gets frozen, whatever, when you switch it out, it will cure that status condition. So that is absolutely perfect, especially because Pawmi is an electric type Pokemon, which means it is almost definitely, like 99%, getting Volt Switch. So it is going to be able to heal itself while also dealing out some damage before switching out and taking care of its needs. So that is just wild to me. I'm thinking for stat-wise, it's going to be a bit faster, a bit on the physical side, I would think, but I could see it being like Raichu, where you can kind of run it either way. I could see it, of course, being very fragile, so, it's going to be able to hit hard, but it's also going to be taking hard hits itself and going down pretty quick from them, which is why, again, I think Volt Switch to take care of any kind of ailments with Natural Cure is absolutely perfect for it. I think that it'll be able to get, obviously, its electric moves, obviously its fighting moves. It'll be able to run a mix set where it can deal out, maybe if I was to give it a move set, not knowing its actual move pool, I would say give it Thunderbolt, Close Combat, Ice Punch, and Volt Switch. And so that way you got the Thunderbolt, hard-hitting classic electric move. You have the Volt Switch, take care of any ailments that might come your way, because especially, with its physical moves, its Close Combat and its Ice Punch, if it gets burned, not only is it taking damage every turn, but obviously that little guy is going to be unable to deal out as hard of a physical attack. So you're going to want to get rid of that burn real quick. And if Frostbite returns, it'll be doing stuff to its special moves, Thunderbolt and Volt Switch. So again, you're going to want to get rid of those status conditions. So that's why Volt Switch is there. Absolutely perfect. Close Combat, come on. Not really much of a better hard-hitting fighting type move. Obviously, it drops your defense and special defenses, but I'm thinking Pawmi is going to be so fragile, it probably won't matter much to begin with. And then Ice Punch, again, clean house with those ground types. Obviously, Pawmi will be, because it's electric and fighting, electric has a ground weakness, fighting has a flying weakness, but that is negated because of the electric type. It is also weak to Psychic, so you are still going to have to worry about those Psychic types. Maybe you'll get, like, Crunch or something, because it is a mouse, so that's definitely plausible. And, of course, you're also going to be weak to fairy types. It'll probably get Iron Tail. You can see it's got a little tail, so maybe it'll get Iron Tail. So a lot of choices there in what you can do with its moveset. And I definitely think that we have a lot to look forward to with Pawmi. So there it is, guys. That's why I think that Pawmi really has a chance of being competitive. And like I said, I think this thing's totally going to be electric fighting. Let me know your thoughts if you think it won't be electric fighting. But even if it isn't competitive, if it is electric fighting, that's a brand new type combination. Is that not wild to think about that? I mean, come on. There's been so many Pokemon that look like they could be electric fighting. But nope, Pawmi will be the first, and that's just crazy to me. So be sure to let me know what you think of this down below. What's your moveset going to be for Pawmi? Obviously, we don't have their move pools, but let me know what you're currently planning based off of little to nothing. Be sure to also like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Like I said, I plan to do these with all the Pokemon that are kind of pre-released. Not anything leaked, if that happens down the road and all. Just purely the officially released guys, because then we get their abilities and all this, so it's easier to work with. So yeah, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. You don't want to miss those videos. Until next time, I will see all of you later.